Hi guys, I know it's been a long time since I've done a video, so I just wanted to come back because I'm due for a length check. I'm gonna do length checks, I guess, like every 4 months, just so I can see where I'm going and how things are. And just make sure I comb it so I can get the full effect because my hair does have extreme shrinkage, like crazy. You would be amazed. But it's actually starting to hang a little better now that it's getting some length, which I'm happy with. Okay, so this is the front. Let's see. I don't know how good. Let me see if I can turn to the side here and show you. But okay. So I don't know if you can see that. But that's the side. I mean the front, a side view of the front, but there's the front again if you can see. Just I know it's kind of hard to see, but there it is if you could see it. And then let me just measure it. And no, this is not magical tape. My son is playing with the other end of the tape. So, alright. So, that is what we have. It's about, what was that? Let me see. So it's about 9 5/8. 9 5/8. Alright. And then my side sections, which I didn't show you in the first video, but my side sections are actually a little different because I had, I think it was 2 years ago, or I think it's last year, 2 years ago, something like that, 2011, yeah, this is like last year. I had to cut around my edges. I had a lot of, I guess, heat damage or something. So I did have to go around my side sections, and I had to cut them pretty low, about like 2.5 inches low. So there are, and the patches are just like that big. They're not, it's not a big patch at all, but I did have to cut them. So I do, and I forgot to do it in the first video, but I do have to measure the sections a little different so that I can see how they are. So let me just spritz this. This is the inner section. This is going to be the short pieces that I had to cut down. Alright, so there it is. I'm trying to hold it so it doesn't come out of my fingers, but there we have it. So it goes, let's see, pull it back. So it'll go, I'm going to see if you can see, there we go. So it touches my collarbone now, and I think it used to be like just to here. Okay, let's just check it one more time. Oh, no, see, that's why I wanted to check it. Alright, so it's like 7 5/8. See, that's why I wanted to check it, because the curls, they pop, and I wasn't sure. Okay, so that's the inner section, hopefully. Oops. Alright, so this now is, yeah, so it's like collarbone. Let's see, it's catching up, but this is a little higher than the other piece that I just did, so let's see what the length is on this one. It's so hard because my hands are wet. I'm trying to like let's see. This is so hard on wet hair, let me tell you. Wet curly hair. Oops. See, and this one, yeah, so this one is 8 2/8. So See, it's different because that section was a little higher. This piece is very curly. My ends are very curly, which is a good thing because there's no damage, but it's hard too. Okay, so let me see. Just look straight. Okay. Alright, try to look at the camera. Alright, and this is collarbone. It's hard for me to tell where the curls are. Let me see if I can hold it this way. Okay. Yeah, I think this side is just shorter. It's kind of a lot shorter, but which is weird because my head is like the same size, so I don't know how it's shorter if it still reaches collarbone, but whatever, that works too. Okay. So this side is just 7, I guess. I don't know. Okay, let me see. Alright, and this one is also 8 2/8. Alright, I'm hoping that by the time I reach, a year of checking my length, let me see if I can pull this to the front, and I guess we can kind of measure it that way. If I pull my middle to the front, let's see, this is the middle to the front, mid forehead, hopefully, as in average, a good average. That should be okay. And this is at 9. My light is getting bad. The sun is like setting. Let's see. Okay. So here is my collarbone. Let's see. I'm trying to show you. See if I can. Okay. So there's a collarbone. And there. Alright, so it's about 6 7/8, so not quite 7 inches, but we comes around. Let's see if I can show you there. Let me see if it comes around. Yeah, it's shorter that way because it's taking it from the middle. Alright, and let me see how long it is. So let's see what we got in the back. Uh-oh. Let me just check it one more time. I like to make sure everything's good because it's so hard to measure this. Okay. Alright, so we're at 8 inches. So basically, the consensus for my whole head is back to about 8 inches, which is kind of where I started before, when the video that I did where I kind of flat ironed my hair a little bit. I was 8 inches all around. But I did have to cut a lot. Had to cut a lot of hair because I had a lot more heat damage than I thought I did. So, yeah, I had to cut a lot of hair, which I was really disappointed about. But it had to be done because the hair was unhealthy and it wasn't going to go anywhere anyway. So I'm being, better with my hair now. So hopefully it'll end up, I won't have to struggle as much. And I haven't cut it since that first time. I am due for like a touch-up because I do have a few split ends and stuff. So, but I'm trying not to do too much cutting because that's why my hair isn't as long as it should be. Because I used to cut it a lot. So I'm trying not to cut it anymore. But, so yeah, this is basically my length check. Today's April's, excuse me, not April. Today's May 16th. And this would be 4 months checkup after my initial video. So after the initial video, I had got a trim and my hair, I was at about 6 inches around, 6.5 some places, and 7 in the front. So I basically gained 2 inches. I've gained 2 inches, so I didn't go above and beyond. And also, update on the biotin. I only took the biotin for 2 months. And at first, like the video that I did with the update, you could see that the biotin did amazing, especially for like my sides. Like my sides have caught up so much more than they probably would have. So I think the biotin really helped with catching up my sides, and I appreciate that. But as far as everything else, like as you can tell from my measurements, it didn't really do anything amazing. So I'm not taking it anymore because, I mean, it helped me out with, my edges and everything. But as far as like, oh my God, miraculous hair growth, no, it wasn't. I mean, it helped at first, but it wasn't really all that. So, yeah, so that's my length check, and I will see you guys later. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye.